Hi, kids. It's Mr. Larry, and I've got another story for you. This one is about Hawaii. Now, Hawaii is a state in the United States now, but it wasn't always that way. It was a country all on its own for a long, long time. And during that time, they had kings and queens and princesses. And this story is about a princess. It's called A True Princess of Hawaii. But the main character is a little girl who lived on one of the Hawaiian islands. Right now, we call it the Big Island or just plain Hawaii. And it's got volcanoes. And I think you can see what's going to happen, or you can think about what's going to happen. Well, this book is by Beth Greenway, and the illustrator is Tammy Yee. Tammy Yee made the pictures. Take a good look at the pictures while I read, or read along with me if you'd like. Here we go. Bells rang throughout Hilo. Hilo, kids, Hilo is the biggest city on the island, the Big Island. So bells rang throughout Hilo. Nani woke up and put on her fancy dress with a red petticoat. You know what a petticoat is? It's like layers and layers and layers of cloth that go under a dress, make it stand up a little bit. Real pretty. Well, a princess should always look her best, she said. She shined her shoes and put several pieces of candy in the pocket of her pinafore. Do you know what a pinafore is? It's a kind of dress. Nani wanted to be a princess. She walked daintily to school, careful not to scuff her shoes. The bells were still ringing. Look up above on the mountain. Oh my. The neighbor boy, Keoki, ran past her. What is happening? Nani called out. Keoki slowed down. No school today. Lava is flowing from the mountain. It is heading for Hilo. Mauna Loa, the largest volcano in the world, had been bubbling with lava for months, but it had never before come this close. It poured out of a vent on the side of the volcano. Down the rocky slopes it traveled. Once the lava started, there was no way to stop it. Oh my. What can we do? Cried Nani. Not to worry. The lava is slow. Princess Luca is coming. She'll ask Pele to stop the lava from destroying our town. And Keoki zoomed away toward the town pier. Pele was the goddess who lived in the volcano. Oh, remember, this is the old days, and people still really believed in things like a goddess who lives in a volcano. And you can tell it's the old days too, because look at the town here, look at the street of dirt, and look at the horse. You just don't see places like this too much anymore, except in movies and a book like this. So, well, Pele was the goddess who lived in the volcano. Her temper determined how far the lava would flow. Princess Luca would know how to appease Pele, to make Pele feel better about things and maybe stop the lava. A true Hawaiian princess, said Nani. I must go and greet her. But a hand touched her shoulder and stopped her. A very old woman, wrapped in white, stood before Nani. Little girl, might you spare a bite to eat? Oh, poor old grandmother, thought Nani. She must have come from the mountain. Perhaps lava has destroyed her home. Here, Tutu, this is all I have, said Nani, and she placed several pieces of candy in the old woman's hand. I must go now. The princess is coming. Nani squinted down the street. When she turned back, the old woman had gone. Nani shrugged and hurried on her way. Oh, and look at the flowers that the old woman is wearing around her neck. Lots of people used to wear flowers around their neck in Hawaii. Oh, off in the distance there, you can see a boat with sails. Yeah, this was the old days. And look, here comes a boat. The sailors rowed ashore to the waiting crowd. Did the princess bring her royal carriage? Asked Nani. No, said Keoki. It's just the princess. Princess Luca, the most royal of the royals, was 6 feet tall. Nani thought the princess looked strong and dignified. The princess climbed into a borrowed wagon. The horse refused to move. Nani hurried over to the wagon and pushed. Keoki tugged at the horse. The rest of the people pitched in. It's not working, said Keoki. The horse still won't budge. Nani walked up to the horse. Hopefully, the princess wouldn't notice how dirty her shoes were. Nani offered the horse her last piece of candy. The horse perked up her ears and gave a snicker. She slobbered all over Nani's hand, but she also began to move. The horse, the wagon, and the princess headed for the lava flow. Oh my, here it comes. The slopes of Mauna Loa smoldered and burned with Pele's anger. No one knew what caused her anger. Pele would sometimes disguise herself and walk among the people of the island, just like a real person. Someone or something must have offended the goddess, and only a high-ranking royal could right that wrong. The black lava with the fiery underbelly crept across the land directly for Hilo. And yeah, I got to tell you, kids, things like this have happened to Hilo in the past. There's a volcano over there, Mauna Loa, that still is active. And sometimes it comes towards Hilo again, even now. Oh, there's the princess. She's the tall lady in orange. Yeah. Princess Luca ordered the wagon to stop. And look over there. There's the lava. They're right beside it. Oh, my. So the princess, Luca, she slowly climbed out and approached the lava. The princess held out her hand. What does the princess want? Asked Nani. A red hanky, said Keoki. She needs a red hanky to appease Pele. No one had a red hanky. Nani knew what she had to do. I have one, she cried out, and she ripped a large square out of her fancy petticoat. Remember, she had a red petticoat, and there you can see her ripping out a piece of it. Princess Luca gently kissed the red piece of cloth. She tossed it into the glowing lava. It burst into flames. She raised her large arms and chanted. Her words echoed throughout the slopes of molten rocks. The princess took a bottle from the town's mayor and sprinkled its contents on the hot mass. Then she climbed back into the wagon and returned to town. It was much easier going downhill. Oof. The next morning, the town bells rang out once more. The lava had stopped. Princess Luca had calmed Pele's temper. Hilo was safe. Nani went down to the pier to see the princess off. Nana wore her plain, everyday petticoat, and her shoes were all scuffed. Princess Luca waved goodbye to the grateful crowd. Before she turned away, she popped a small something into her mouth. Candy, said Nani out loud. She sure doesn't look like a princess, said Keoki. A true princess is known by her deeds, said a voice from behind. Nani turned and saw a beautiful young woman. The lady smiled. Tiny sparks flew from her eyes. Hmm. Keoki, it must be Pele. Nani nudged her friend. But when Keoki looked, the lady had vanished. Oh, Nani felt something in her pocket. There were two large peppermints. She shared her candy with Keoki. One should always behave like a princess, especially with Pele watching. Well, how's that for a story, folks? So, well, what do you think? Let's all go to Hawaii and take a look at that volcano, shall we? Maybe sometime. But in the meantime, take good care. See you soon. Bye bye.